Hello everyone, myself Nandila Sharkey and I'm here to present you the content for business analytics for 10 banks in the UK. Here we go ahead with the overview of banks in the UK. The banking sector in the UK is a dynamic product as it keeps changing according to the high force change in the economic sector. Major the bank types in UK are inclusive of high street business, investment banking, and also the Central and Bank of England. The major banks running in UK are HSBC, Barclays and Lloyds. The financial performance of the banks combined over the previous 5 years has been increased at the rate of 2.3%, giving us an estimate value of 132.5 billion pounds. The implementation of business analytics in business. So, business analytics helps in establishing the goals, which means determining the raw data or the requirements of the company's goals and obstacles and moving forward by giving it the analytical insights. Collecting the second could be the collecting the data from available sources and interpreting it in a good insight and a high quality data, utilizing different analytical methods or tools to create and data which is highlighted as data analysis. Fourth could be integrating the data from different operations or different departments to give you a daily operation and decision making process. Fifth could be it continuously monitors the changes happening and analyzes the data accordingly. Challenges in business analytics implementation could be data quality challenges such as poor data quality, obstruct effective analysis. Process of data preparation and cleansing could be very much time consuming. Second could be that the employees resist to change their perspective or resist to learn the new analytical tools, or and also it could be that the older systems don't contain the new updated versions and the updated analytical tools. Importance of business analytics in decision making. Decision making is a day-to-day activity for businesses, and business analytics could be very helpful because it gives you data-driven insight. It transforms your raw data to a great data insight. Efficiency is increased. It helps you with the risk mitigation strategies, gives you a competitive advantage in the market. Here's the dashboard. The dashboard consists of 6 charts here. The top left is a area chart that gives you an insight of average of profit margin and average of shareholders fund. We can see the fluctuation happening here between both from the year 2014 to 2003. To the top right is a bar chart that gives you an insight of average of turnover. We can see the fluctuation here too, whereas in 2014 it's on its peak and 2020 it's the lowest. The third chart here is a scattered line chart. It's exactly to your middle left. The blue line indicates average of return on capital employed, and the green indicates average on liquidity ratio. We can see here the fluctuation between then over the period of years. To the right and middle is average of number of employees for all the different banks that we have considered here, from which HSBC has the highest number of employees over the period of year. Below left is average of liquidity ratio. This is also calculated on the basis of all the banks that we have considered here for all the combined data for all the years. To the right bottom is average of return on shareholder funds and average of return on capital employed. This is a pie chart that gives us a fluctuation of both combinations over the period of years. Moving forward to descriptive analysis. So the descriptive analysis here gives us uh, the insights that turnover and number of employees show extremely high standard deviations. And the large difference between the mean and median suggests a skewed statistics. And the practical implications here the could be diverse company sizes or performances, potential sector specific variations. So moving forward from this, correlation. Here, correlation signifies that the correlation between profit margin and return on capital employed is 0.72, which is a very strong and positive correlation, which suggests that banks with higher profit margins also efficiently utilize the capital to generate profits. Whereas the correlation between number of employees and turnover is 0.94, which signifies a moderate correlation, which gives us an insight that, however, the bigger banks tend to have more employees, this won't correlate with high profit margins. The liquidity ratio here, the correlation between liquidity ratio and turnover is negative, which is minus 0.17. That signifies that higher turnover is associated with lower liquidity. This may indicate that high revenue banks invest more of their capital rather than holding the assets. Moving forward to the regression. For the regression here, the independent variable we have taken are profit margin, return on shareholders fund, return on capital employed, number of employees, and liquidity ratio. The dependent variable here is turnover, which is highlighted as an intercept here. So the key insight we get from this regression analysis is the number of employees and profit margin. These two are the most significant predictors, and some variable and the other variables have a very less individual predicting power. Company size strongly influences financial outcomes. Profit margin has significant but kind of complicated relationship with the performance here, and that's the analysis I've had for regression. Interpretation of data output in light of business analytics and intelligence in the UK banking sector. Descriptive statistic and correlation give us the data that profit margin and return on capital employed are the best correlative powers here. Insight from regression analysis. Enhanced investment in digital transformation initiatives by banks has resulted in improved profitability and greater customer retentions. There are a few recommendations here. The government can strengthen the data process by improving the quality of the procedures. The second could be IT infrastructure could be more upgraded and modernized having the new updations of analytical tools to help along. And third could be they could conduct regular performance monitoring sessions. And these are the major recommendations I would make. Conclusion here is that by using such analytical tools and optimizing digital banking strategies, UK Bank can maintain a competitive edge and achieve sustainable growth amidst the changing financial environment through all the external or internal factors that may occur. Thank you.